It's us, the
hosts.
We're back again playing Phoenix Wright, Aced Attorney, Recipe for a Turnabout. The last thing that happened was we figured out that our client, Maggie Bird, was more innocent than everyone else realized because...
Which is good for us, because we're defending her.
Which is good for us, because the guy that we were not interviewing, but not apologizing to, the word has escaped me. Not contradicting.
Cross-examining?
Cross-examining. The witness we were cross-examining was unreliable.
Very unreliable.
He was only looking at girl dresses. He did not
and
know
he just wanted to talk.
About. All I wanted to do was talk.
There's that kind of old dude that is like, wait, but I want to talk.
I need more social time right now, please. Anyway.
And you're like, a man is dead.
Yeah. So, we're gonna look for more evidence.
Yeah,
and
we
prove
are.
Maggie not guilty.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, we're gonna prove her not guilty next week, but also today.
Well, today we're leading up to that.
Yeah. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Godot's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Godot saw.
That's Maya.
Oh, all we know is what old Mr. Godot saw, the apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Contradictionitis.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah! We've got to find one for Maggie or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty.
Guys, someone was killed.
They love to have fun.
They have fun. So where are we going right now?
Well, we could talk to Maya. Well, I'm officially at a loss as where to start.
Me.
Yeah, me too.
Let's try some brainstorming. They smoke a bunch of weed.
Oh my god.
I guess we should try to put Mr. Godot's testimony to some sort of use.
Yeah, that's true.
And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has gotta be at Tribulations.
Well then, let's go back there and check it out again.
Good call.
Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too.
Alright. Well, any other ideas?
So, anything on your mind?
Actually, there is something.
Huh?
I was wondering about Genio. You know, like, what he's like and stuff.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that guy.
The music change.
Because we're thinking about him.
I'll beat you so hard, it'll make you whoosh the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you's Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
Huh? You did? What'd you find out?
Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonine. Fonine.
Don Fonine.
Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me?
I like his tiger shirt. It distracts me a lot.
It's very Phoenix is like trying to solve the mystery and we're like, Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Bird. Birdie, birdie, bird. Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? Feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone seems to be on edge. Can't you tell from the way that the office looks different and the same?
Yeah. Can't you tell by the music? The OST, Maya? What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet!
But by my email pen pal! Lead Asian princess? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the chat speak translation of that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Save it for later! I'm turning it off now!
Lead Asian princess! Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Not lead Asian princess.
Oh, God.
My God. The chief? My God.
Publicly? Alright.
No, lead Asian princess, please!
Alright. Alright. So, can we, like, tell what makes the vibe different? That must be him.
This must be the chief of detectives over here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer's been cut.
And he's still sitting there,
access to-
hand on mouse.
Crying a little. His access to lead Asian princess dust.
Dust. Here, you can have this.
Okay. Alright. Oh, well. I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Poor guy, he's delusional. Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a
You
suggestion.
could just do your job.
Dear lead Asian princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
She also wants to
Wow.
send letters to lead Asian princess.
Yeah, she's like, I could do that.
I
could
can send
do that.
letters to girls all day.
Wow.
What a job.
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute.
That's a blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police. No, we talked about this.
They're married.
How
Yes.
are you? I'm okay.
God, same. Me also writing my pen pals.
Me writing in my journal. Dear journal, how are you? I'm good.
Not like I would expect you to answer anything.
LOL. Smiley. I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Très bien. Hold one moment. I will hold for coffee.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'll be real quick.
Yeah. Hi, Moss. Oh, it will forever bother you that the blue badger is not a badger. It's kind of like Sonic being a hedgehog. I think. But maybe not. Hope you're having a good Monday. It didn't treat you so bad. I like the blue badger. I think that it's a funny little creature. And I like to live in the universe where that's what badgers look like. But also, I need to look at a badger real quick because this has got me thinking about badgers. Blue badger. There are sports teams that do have a blue badger as their mascot. There's a blue badger bar and grill that exists in the world. That's wild. Do you think that they like Phoenix Wright? I'm trying to like look at the blue badger right now and like see a badger when I look at it. But it is kind of just, it looks more like a Chow from Sonic than like a animal badger. That's just true. It's a little imp, a little creature. I like its silly little dance and demented stare. It calls to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Blue badger.
Do you want to look at the blue? Well, I don't.
Well, I was already looking at him when you put him up. He doesn't look anything like a badger, do he?
Nope.
Well,
Empty. As usual.
It's supposed to be like a police badge.
oh, badge,
Like he is a
badger.
badge?
Oh, he's a badger. Okay, that's kind of clever.
That is cool. Like one who badges.
He looks like a
One who has
badge,
a-
and he looks like a badge. He
He
looks
does
like
have-
a police badge.
he does
That's
look-
like the little prongs over his head.
Yes. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if something got lost in translation there.
Maybe. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. Whew. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, that sounds like.
Another one of Sky.
Now come, just call me an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. Call him an 8.
Call him an 8.
He's really getting worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Oh, he's doing the lottery.
Oh.
Yeah. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff.
Yeah.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just, I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
Uh-oh.
He is. He's having the twin tea set. Best of luck to him. What can I say? What can you say? What will you say?
I guess everything. I guess he will say everything that he can.
I'm sorry for the extended break you'll be taking, Oliver.
I'm okay as long as you're okay.
All right. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow up on my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry. There just weren't any holes in it for once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? What? About me, I mean?
Well, how did she put it again?
I never want to... I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean it! I don't ever want to see him again!
Something like that?
What?
Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe.
Poor Gumshoe.
So, did you like the twin tea set? I never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for $20, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, really. It was, delicate.
Not a lot of food.
Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
I didn't say that.
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. That's it!
I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
I don't know.
Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenn Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenn Elg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
Great idea. Oh, like present his
Profile. So what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh?
That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, it was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Oh, come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show.
One big old cyclops.
What the? A cyclock?
This lunch special's lobster sure is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Oh no, this is where we learn about Gumshoe's crippling gambling addiction.
Oh no, not this.
And that's why it's cyclocked.
This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
Well, he's dead now, so yeah.
Why would you ask that? Hey.
Jemmy, leave it.
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fine. Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace, where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated or something like that.
Okay.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
Yeah, but we're solving a murder.
Why
Nick?
Nick? This information might be pertinent?
Well, we'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
She didn't.
I wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, huh?
So, do they get that... Do they get that blue screen bad and that's what's funny? Or is it funny that they don't know? Because blue screen bad,
bad.
On a computer, if you get the blue screen of death.
I think that's the joke.
Yes. But I'm not sure if Maya and Phoenix get the joke. I don't know if Phoenix is like, oh boy, this ought to be good with a name like that, but doesn't know anything about technology.
I think Maya was like, oh, it sounds really stable, but it's like, no.
Yeah.
No, that would be bad. Blue screen's bad, Maya.
That calendar is so funny. Hamburger. Hello, Nessie.
Hamburger.
Kudo should be used as a witness again. I agree. I think he had a lot to say.
Yeah, let's hear him speak.
I am also staring at that calendar.
Wow! This place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know?
Yeah. Who are you?
Oh.
I'll give her a different voice.
Oh, hello.
I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Wow, what secrets?
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
Educational.
What is he? Is he my stepdad? An educational show.
Close, I think. My name is Lisa Basil.
Cute name.
That's also a,
It's a palindrome.
Yeah. I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell.
Ha ha ha.
And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's?
Yeah, miniature computer.
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
Idiot.
Idiot, dumb, stupid.
Bozo.
Bozo. Pushes her over. Bozo.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs.
Then do you write programs too?
No, I just enjoy wearing this.
Okay, slay.
Slay.
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
Makes checking on her Neopets very easy.
She's always checking her Neopet.
They are never starving.
So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand.
Okay.
We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs.
CDs?
Yes, compact disc, digital, optical, storage, media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I love you, Phoenix.
Him being like, I know tech stuff.
Yeah, they use them for music as software.
And software. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of times to get the logical axis shared with global variables. Obviously, it influences the response time performance, so the codependence of global variables and memory overhead is vitally important to the execution.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that?
Yeah.
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya.
Wow.
You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Incorporated.
Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
Damn, okay. Sick. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere.
I love that they
She's like, yeah, clean off his desk.
So he has a horse racer statue on his calendar.
Because he's a gambling man.
He's addicted to the pony races.
He's addicted to the races.
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. It's a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
Well, that's because you're a mess. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know.
He's surrounded by my Pokemon plushes on my desk.
That's so true. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. Clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, joke's on her. He doesn't even use his desk.
Yeah.
So it's not messy.
Yeah.
It's just dusty.
Yeah, wow, Maya. Clearly you've never been neurodivergent.
Hey, this calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah, It says, meet with the tiger.
The tiger.
The tiger?
The tiger.
The Tiger King.
The tiger.
Carol
King?
Baskin. Then the student had it.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I do.
Wow! Look at this mess!
Looks like they're all betting tickets.
He's addicted to the pony races.
What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets.
Oh, wow. His drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Yikes. There's
Yikes.
over 500 of them.
Yikes.
This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya.
Wow.
Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. Boom!
Wow.
Boom! Take that!
Moss, I agree with you. We should have gotten more silly racehorse names in
Aw,
this.
that's so true. It feels like characters in the game have silly racehorse names, so I hope in this universe that racehorses have like
Chad, Steven, James,
Steven Smith,
Steven Smith,
just like basic S.
George Brown.
George Brown. No, nothing.
They're just
Just
they're
names.
just horses, okay?
Just
They
names.
just have names, you know?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Shelby Conklin. I don't know.
Shelby Conklin.
Just normal stuff.
Yeah. Bradley.
Bradley. Yeah.
You got it.
Just one name.
That explains why we don't use the computer in our office.
You work there too, Maya.
Yeah, but at least I'm...
Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you.
Huh? She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer.
I'm unconvinced. We're over here at Lumen Industries.
Doo-doo-doo.
These pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for.
Man, writing.
Yeah. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic.
Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
She does not like the future.
Yeah.
Dude. All right.
I don't
well,
like it's very funny to be like we did this thing envisioning what the future might be like, but it is the present and the future is undetermined, you know? Just very silly and funny.
Oh no, is stream lagging?
Oh
no!
Is
Yeah.
it bad?
Wait,
oh,
that
it's
looks
nasty. Oh, should we stop?
bad. Oh, it's back. It's back. It should be back now. No?
Just gonna save.
That's a good call. I think it's just having a moment. Because it looks like it's possibly coming back.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to give it some more time?
No, it looks like it's going now. Oh god.
Going down again? Oh, dang. What's happening?
It's just kind of bouncing. So I think we should just continue unless it like is consistently bad.
Okay. I think we looked all around blue screens. I guess we could have like presented some stuff to her.
Yeah, I think we should show her Glenn's profile. Every few seconds, your little guys freeze.
No.
No.
You sure you want to keep going?
I can like try one thing and see if that helps anything, but like it's been worse where it's been like red the entire time and no one's been able to see anything.
Okay.
And it's not that now.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Okay.
But if it continues to be worse and
Yeah,
refreshing doesn't
definitely
do
let us
anything,
know.
let us know.
About Mr. Elg.
He was our top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality.
Oh, like what?
He was a bit of a loser.
Oh no.
Perhaps would be the best way to describe it.
Damn.
That's what got him into trouble.
I guess she's just saying in a literal sense he was a loser because he kept losing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, factually, he's a loser.
Damn. Well, he's dead. That's about as big as losing gets.
Man.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he's a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Oh, the board is speaking to her.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly.
You Glenn's troubles.
About Mr. Elk. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Psych locking. 3 psych locks.
I guess Mr. Elk is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Every other man.
Every other man.
His own pile of secrets.
Kitchen. Not kitchen.
I guess I could go to the kitchen.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Godot, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Huh? I'm not sure I know what that means.
We'll turn to ash, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, the bike was there.
Yeah.
We'll look at it later.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No! I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
No, stop it, I beg you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
My no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. I know you worry too. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
No.
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
Girl?
Ugh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become a nervous wreck. There. Oh, oui, oui. That feels good.
Hello?
Oh, la la. Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, la oil of sandalwood.
Isn't that just the leftovers of what you were just using? My goodness. My goodness. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no?
That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Bro, he's flirting with you.
Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
Nodding, understanding. I get you. That's what girls do.
That's what girls do, Nick. You put on a brave face.
Act like nothing's wrong.
A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops,
Oh
dude.
my god.
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays?
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya?
Phoenix.
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me.
So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Oh la la! You saw that? Well, yes. Sorry.
So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Polite, graceful.
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? My
Right.
kind of woman.
Wowza.
I'll be back next week.
Waiting for you. This was 5 seconds
This was
ago,
so
guys.
soon again.
Like literally seconds ago.
I'm okay with skipping that.
Now that I think about it, hey Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. Actually,
You think so? Well then, let's show him a piece of evidence and see what happens.
Oh, okay.
okay. Which one?
What do we have? Month calendar. Okay.
I
don't know.
Je ne comprends.
Nick, don't just make something up.
Did we have proof that he like owes debt?
Yeah, we do.
Maybe we should show him that.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel.
With the broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Oui, they kept harassing me months after months. And in the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them with
Help
what?
them.
Maybe yes. So if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please. What did
Please.
you... Please. What did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. Ew. He doesn't mean literally be sliced up and served with garnish.
He might.
I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right?
Your cologne contract.
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's... Why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt, it is a sign of a bad world we live in, no?
Yeah.
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office.
The
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
$500,000.
Oui. Lender, it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
Getting a humble loan of $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
Phoenix.
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
From her
Phoenix?
village?
From her village?
Do they give her a stipend?
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know how stipends work.
Interesting lore question.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a monthly allowance you're given by like
Either a corporation or a group or
yeah, and I can't imagine it's from Phoenix.
I imagine no, I
don't think he's
think
paying her.
Phoenix just foots whatever bill she has while she's there, to be honest, and that's
Yeah.
the payment. I mean, maybe he gives her a little something. I don't know. I don't even know what he gets, to be honest.
I'm under the impression that he hardly ever like has money.
I know, right? But I think he's richer than Gumshoe.
More money, yeah. On the scale of who has the most money, he has more than Gumshoe.
More than
Maya has more than Gumshoe.
Maya has more than Gumshoe too. Yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah. It would be interesting to do a chart of like who we think is the richest characters.
Yeah.
The poorest to richest characters in the Phoenix Wright series.
God. Yeah. Wild.
So Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
Tendalenda.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who is this he?
The tiger.
The tiger?
Oui, he is the manager of Tenderlander, a terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days.
Oh no.
As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
The little jingle bell of his child scooter that he rides.
A big mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
No.
Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, oui, he does have a spiky hair, just like you. Oui. Oh, there is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Is he in love with me?
Huh. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
Well, if you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh?
I love that Maya's like, we don't need to go. Hey, I don't see why you want to go to the loan office, but I can loan you money, Phoenix. If you're having financial issues, I got you. Alright. I want to see if we can look at the scooter. Oh yeah, Maya hasn't seen it before.
Sorry, a little work text.
No worries.
Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. It's totally her color palette.
It really is.
I think she should write it.
I think it should be hers now.
My phony must be lurking this place somewhere nearby. He should not park his bike in a kid's playground.
No!
Like, what is he doing?
Creep behavior.
Just imagine a tiger loose in the city.
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix Wright is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle.
Huh?
Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony?
That's so funny. I don't know if there's anything else we need to look at, but just wanted to look at that.
Tender Lender.
Tender Lender. Win through compromise.
Okay.
This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing.
And welcome.
Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die.
Oh. Oh, okay. You're here to discuss alone?
No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please.
Look at his Phoenix Wright cosplay.
I see it.
And also the jacket. The other jacket.
His Beetlejuice jacket,
Well, the Beetlejuice jacket and then the fur coat.
the Santa,
Yeah,
the
like
Mrs.
pink-
Claus outfit.
A pink Santa coat.
Yeah.
She's gone, just like that.
Guess we'll have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay?
Of course. No one will ever know.
Coffee.
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy quietly.
Yes, thank you.
Do not touch the desk, please.
Nick, let's get out of here.
Now she wants to get out of here.
Oh, he's got Shrek 2 soundtrack in his CD player.
Does look green like that, doesn't it?
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What?
What do you mean walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. He just looks at her in like kind of shock and horror.
Yeah, she really misunderstood what he meant in a big way.
That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug.
It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that.
Would you really want such a shiny desk, though?
I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk.
Wow. I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting.
Wow.
So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there.
No. Shrek
There's
2.
a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it.
Ha 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 ha.
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger is into.
Have you finished the coffee?
Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
So, you drank it all?
No.
If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
Oh. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it.
Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
The breakfast burger?
I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance.
What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger?
Rocky?
Rocky. Eye of the Tiger. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the desk in pen. MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the CD Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do.
but we will put it in our photographic memory.
Oh no! Someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups.
Uh-oh.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It's one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How'd you manage to knock over one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too.
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays.
Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says Très bien. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah! The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. He's just like, God,
No.
the idiot I work with.
Hey, look at this Parisian style coat. It's so chic.
Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Damn, pimp mention.
The surprise noise happened in my brain.
You were. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion.
Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Same color as my suit.
Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you've got to take a look at this.
Some cake.
Ah!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Huh? Yeah. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise...
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand?
Okay.
I'm scared, Nick.
So, what were you getting so excited about before?
Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge.
A real one.
Is the tiger a lawyer? Or is the tiger a lawyer? No way. Look at this thing. It's made of paper.
Paper.
Made of cardboard and painted to look authentic.
It does almost look authentic.
Almost. From afar away.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
She laughed.
Come out from under the desk, Maya.
What you two snoop around my office for?
Nothing. Well, we
My precious carpet! You just got ash on my rug! You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door?
It wasn't us. It was already like that.
You just wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten you, stew into pancakes, and turn you into my new rugs.
Ah!
Oh. Don Tigre, you're back.
Ah, that voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears.
I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and...
Eek! Has she got a death wish or what?
Oh, why? Huh?
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair.
Here.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, wow.
Here. Have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso. While you're discussing, you're alone. Yeah, Siri activated while I was messing with my phone. Pardon her. Phoenix Wright!
Yes?
You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
But I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left a little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I
Maya screamed. No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Wait, please!
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it, either.
The espresso.
Ah!
This poor girl that they keep screaming at. And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta?
Oh, now you can talk to her.
So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
Viola. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get this feeling his sentence is not going to end so well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender.
Hey, Nick, things are a little bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters.
Oh.
Why don't you take out a loan?
And just
Wow.
after she was saying she'd lend you money.
She lost a card game.
He lost-
He lost a card game to her. Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting to know. Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
Tender Lender is on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
Okay.
So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident?
Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger?
Furio Tigre.
Furio.
Tigre. So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
Shinyo's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him.
Okay. Pulls up a picture of him.
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre.
Cookie,
Sure.
how do you like my cookies? I baked them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers,
Oh, that's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
and I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you.
Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Okay, Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved your life. I'd sure like to know how that happened.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently I died once.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
Guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee
And that me espresso.
that me espresso.
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So is that why you've got that bandage around your head?
This? It's just a fashionable accessory.
So what's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
Just a small compound fracture.
A fatal injury?
Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about when you said you had died once.
Oh. 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 4 of them.
Ugh.
She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Bye.
There he is! Old Seedy's back feeding the
Old
pigeons again.
Seedy! Kudo!
There, take this, and get out of my park.
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya?
Huh?
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Everyone knows he's a pervert
Hey,
now.
Mr. Godot!
Pigeon.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons! With good fortune.
Ow, ow, ow! Seeds, shell splinters, painful!
I always knew you were a demon, Maya.
And yet, he perseveres and does try to talk to him.
I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Yeah, everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all. Really?
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lady's cappuccino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy. Please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this. Take this.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world casts on craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
Hey,
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose.
Ew.
And scream right down his ear hole, objection!
Oh. So, did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood. That's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside, and it's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do?
Cut in? No.
Suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not. You idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some breadcrumbs, take a dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some kind of two-bit community handyman?
Well,
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant. Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? You could have
Okay.
testified about that,
Maybe
you
we should have
weirdo.
led with that.
So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do.
Poison him. It was me.
I did it. You know that if you asked. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me.
excusez-moi, you call the police.
Call him yourself, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time.
So did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
God, do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajiggies? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for about 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree. The owner was at Tribulations on his own.
Why didn't you mention that in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else.
Nope.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Godot was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that that man alone in the restaurant.
It's okay, Phoenix.
You can be confused. Mr. Godot might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Oh, sure. You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon shit instead.
We need to get more details about what exactly happened from Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Okay, bye.
Not from him. Let's
Yeah,
get
I'm
away
done with
from
him.
Hi.
Hi.
Blinks at us. Oh, Armstrong.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again, but the place is open for business.
You can't have an open restaurant without the chef.
Where did she
Hey,
go?
it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
I should take it out on her. Screen goes dark.
Fist goes up. Only a couple minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Godot left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we need to talk to him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose?
Then Maggie.
What?
Can you figure that out while I go to the potty?
Yeah. Now, where do we think we need to go? Because if Maggie's not here... I don't think we need to be here. I think that's... No more Godot. Well, he showed up just for you. Maybe he'll show up again. For you specifically. Maybe there was another thing we needed to ask this man about. Because I don't think we can open up anyone's psych locks yet. Maybe we do need to talk to Gumshoe again. Yeah, okay. Oops. What were you listening to on the radio? I already told you it was the weather forecast. Hey! Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. One sec. I'm gonna just restart this so that Sky can read that. And then we'll try to open that psych lock, because I feel like that wouldn't be too hard of a thing to break. Because we already have, like... We know about the race ticket. I mean, would it be the race tickets? I feel like, Oh, the lottery ticket. It would probably be the lottery ticket, right? Probably. I wonder if there's anything else that we can look at while we're here. I guess there is, but I don't really think that any of it is stuff that we haven't looked at before. I don't want to read anything without Sky. That just sounds too sad. Face like this. It does look fragile. Alright, I figured it out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oops. We needed to talk to him about this thing.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell us what you were listening to on the radio. I won't tell.
But I already told you it was, the weather forecast, pal.
Didn't you say it was an exercise program earlier?
Suspicious Gumshoe.
It was nothing, really. Even if it's nothing, the fact that he's hiding it makes me really want to know.
Okay, well we can figure that out pretty quickly.
Oh, okay, sick.
Oh, sad Gumshoe.
All right, Detective Gumshoe. Tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal.
Pal.
Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to
Gambling.
the lottery.
The lottery.
I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you?
No.
You thought you'd try to win big just like Glen Elg did.
It's like you can see right through me!
Huh? I cracked him already.
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing!
I just wanted to gamble a little.
Just a little bit. Nuh-uh.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
Oh.
Is that so?
You have a different perception of yourself than I do. Is what I can say politely about that. If I were to describe Detective Gumshoe, one of the first words that I would use is not lucky.
No.
No.
No. Nuh-uh. What's with everyone in the friggin' lottery?
So, how did it go?
Excited.
I won 50 cents.
Frown.
I'd better win nothing if all... Nothing at all than half a lousy
Try
buck.
that whole thing again.
It'd be better win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day. I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah. What time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
Oh.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Oh, they gave you a flyer.
Millionaire Radio. Wow.
The most exciting. Oh, bye, Moss. Have a nice night.
Oh, good night. Millionaire Radio, that sounds so cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. I got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, well, we'll see you later then.
Bye!
Gambling. Oh, hello? Hello?
You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually.
Oh?
I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
Well, it's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat.
You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness.
Okay. Don't yell that too loudly here.
So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so will you please say that you will?
15 minutes for rice and what, packaged weenies? This took you ages to make?
Well, you gotta cook the weenies.
Did he?
Well, they look like, a little cooked, at least.
They look like the packaged, like, tiny weenies that you get for cocktail parties.
He does pack like a gym bro. You are right.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I can't exactly say no, can I? A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. He's finally gone.
I like to think that Gumshoe is just standing in like the door frame and like looking at you before he left.
Like wait. Big eyes.
Big eyes. So now she should be there, yeah. Oh, Mr. Wright!
Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened.
Oh, they give you computer access, huh?
Yeah, what?
Were you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there.
Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man.
Well, don't say it like that. He was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway.
Is it possible she's the one... Is it possible she is the one misremembering things?
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember?
Yep, there's just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Godot testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder in the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it?
Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the newspaper, the sports paper as well.
They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
Oh, hi, Leo.
Phoenix was the murderer.
Oh, hello.
You said that you passed out when the victim Glen Elg collapsed, correct?
Yes, it was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean?
Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Grr. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. It's like
That's
the
a
master
really awkward
biting
comparison,
the paw
but sure.
of the dog that it
The
feeds.
master bites the paw of the dog.
Okay.
When it's gonna feed the dog too.
Sure, all right.
Sure.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD.
Old CD.
Old seedy, that seedy old man.
Well,
Oh, right.
show her a picture.
Picture of him. Picture of him. Picture of him.
feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad of an old man, though.
Still, I feel a bit uneasy.
Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Godot or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Spill?
Spill. Is there anything about Mr. Godot's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite...
Doesn't quite what?
Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Godot.
But I can't really say it was an old man.
Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man?
Mean. No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. It's not polite to assume someone's gender, but I think so.
Well, I don't know. So, what did this woman look like?
She was sort of creepy.
Scary beyond all reason?
Yeah!
And she had a cackling kind of laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently?
Cackling? You just... Okay, I'll
What is
keep
this?
that in mind.
Yeah, cackling is a strange word to use. I know I used to be on the police force, sir.
But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is info about ex-cons or the clientele of Tribulations, sir.
Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie.
Oh. No? Well...
I thought that's what I presented.
No.
Oh.
Okay, well maybe there's some evidence we can talk to her about first. Because she mentioned that CD.
Oh, yeah.
And,
We found it.
Well, we found a paper that had the,
Oh.
the name of the CD on it.
Yeah, that.
That's the paper the victim had with him, isn't it?
That's what we think, madame.
Oh, I kind of remember him having a paper, actually. And I remember something about this MC Bomber, too.
God, I would be so screwed if I had to remember details about clients like that I'm working with at the restaurant
Oh
gig.
my God.
And it was like also a tense situation where murder happened and they were like, what was on their table? I would be like, I fucking don't know.
I don't know.
I literally couldn't tell you.
It was written on the CD that disappeared as well, wasn't it?
I don't suppose it makes any difference if there was one CD or two, right?
It might. Oh.
Probably. Oh, we should give her the lunchbox.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
For
Maggie.
Gumshoe.
Will you take
Do you
this?
like weenies? That's not it.
I missed. Oh, yeah. I got something you're gonna love.
Really? What is it?
Lunchbox, just for you. Here.
Wow! A lunchbox! Weenies, too! I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright?
Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you?
Detective Gumshoe?
He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. Take it back.
I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Aw, hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them.
You're already locked up, girl. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, seems a whole lot scarier.
And anyway, I hate weenies.
Oh, really?
It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright.
But
She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
I guess so.
Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya in front of Maggie. They just literally just munched on it. They were hungry.
They haven't eaten all day.
Yeah.
And they're like rice and weenies.
Ski blanche.
Well, how was it?
Oh, that hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir.
She
Her little
looks so-
puppy dog eyes as she looks up like,
That's cool. That's cool. It looks like it was maybe good, but I wouldn't know because I don't like weenies.
yeah.
Now
I
what?
don't really think there's anything else we can do here. So we should go somewhere else.
Okay. Dang. Okay.
Criminal affairs, perhaps? Oh, there's a new thing. The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already!
Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet, too.
I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief!
I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. Ugh, he's a weeb.
Oh no. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch!
No! Just when some young guy was gonna confess his son's hot to trot girlfriend.
Hot to trot.
Not some young guy, too.
Oh no, Leo, that was funny.
What a lesbian queen.
No beanies?
She hates
Relatable.
weenies. Lesbian queen.
wow, this place is really buzzing.
Something must be going down. Something really big. Yeah? What are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus!
A virus.
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
But I really need to ask you some questions.
But Gumshoe.
I really need to ask you some questions.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes!
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay?
Listen to him.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
Don't listen to that part.
We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Bro was invested in his K-dramas.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tenderlender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute.
That lady.
What did he just say? That lady?
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
That lady.
We better find out who that lady is.
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective
So what
Gumshoe?
exactly is a computer, Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Tell us what a computer virus is.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. I haven't even said what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me?
Oh, yeah,
Dr. Nick, huh? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you.
Please, what's a virus?
A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes a machine go boom and explode?
Yes.
No. The damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Yeah.
Imagine all the case data you've got stored in your PCs in here in the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious.
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine over to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. He's actually explaining this quite well.
Yeah.
Huh, just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Assholes,
They're
Maya.
mean. Meanies.
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? I mean, he's not wrong.
You're not wrong.
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too.
The name of the virus. MC Bomber? Was that a virus name, do you think?
Yeah, maybe. If it's on a CD. Was this it? Detective Gumshoe, about this. What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and this virus right now when I... Ah! This is it! This stupid name! I remember now! I thought so.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself and keep. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
I love Nick just nodding quietly, going, okay, and not saying anything.
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please?
MC Bomber.
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route of this virus on the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah.
And because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
Man.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? Whew, I should be a programmer. Okay. That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
Ooh.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
I don't know. I think she has kind eyes.
That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto.
Bruto Cadaverini. Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him.
Cadaver.
Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family.
The Cadaverinis. That's one scary sounding name.
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But if you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of the gumshoe about this family.
The cadaver. Oh, it's right at the top. That's weird.
I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? Bunch of scary people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about?
Hey.
Bravery is doing something even when you are afraid.
Sniff.
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
They pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market.
The black market, huh? And that includes tender lender, I take it?
Sure.
Sure.
No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one.
Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then.
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how'd she end up at tender lender?
She fell in love.
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tenderlander are pretty tight.
Tight.
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case.
They're lovers.
Sounds like a pretty important clue.
I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing.
Oh.
And that is?
You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Lunchbox.
You remember the weenies? The yummy weenies?
The delicious,
weenies
succulent
we ate?
weenies that we ate together.
In front of Maya?
I hate weenies.
Oh yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Don't
Wording.
ever say that. Don't ever say that again, Gumshoe.
When they went down that, how did
How
my
weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Whoever did the translation for this had a lot of fun.
They really do love flashing back to something that just happened.
Literally.
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah? That's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh,
Do me a favor again, huh, pal? And deliver this.
This sure is a heavy burden. In more ways than one.
I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these too.
The first batch of weenies, that was one thing. The second batch, he made way more weenies than we had even anticipated. And way more rice. He made
Yeah.
a huge thing of rice, huge thing of weenies.
I really can't eat anymore.
And that's Maya.
They must not be good.
They're probably fine. Ah, damn.
Oh no, she's not here.
Okay, well.
That's sad. Okay, no one here. Oh, back here. Oh, she had a whole last thing.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Oh, yeah, because we learned about the virus. The virus.
The virus.
Ooh, my ear is hurting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service.
What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Ms. Basil, let me ask you something.
Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this?
His gambling addiction?
Can I do that, or should it be that?
Probably
Losing
the losing
case.
tickets.
Yeah.
What is that?
A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones.
With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell?
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts.
Is that true?
Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Look at the tickets all over the floor and tell me it was time to time again. Look me in the eyes. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it?
Oh no, he had that lottery ticket
He
stuff
had,
too. His
should we do this or?
No, there was the ticket that he had.
Oh, okay, from all the way back.
Yeah.
Okay. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Ooh, she's sweating. Breaking out a sweat. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps?
No. You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. Can't gamble anything if you got nothing to gamble.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there?
That is kind of the funny thing about gambling, right? Is if you keep winning, nobody will tell you you have a problem until you start losing a lot.
I guess so. Frown. And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000?
Yeah, but
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
it's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious.
Wow. The tiger. He's 42.
Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender.
Tender lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices.
Your blue screen's incorporated. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think?
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
No. I mean about Mr. Elg.
You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger knew each other.
Now we look at his calendar.
Meet with the tiger! Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing that a loan shark would talk to him about would be his debt.
No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000 worth, I think.
$100,000? Whew, ouch.
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
His talents.
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What computer program is worth $100,000?
Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work.
I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question? Was it by any chance this?
Bomber.
Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber!
No!
Yay.
Yay. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky.
Risky. How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations?
Maybe, Maya. Let's put a pin in that.
Where do you come up with these ideas? Put a pin in that thought. So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change.
This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts.
No, that would be risque. That's true, that must be what Maya was thinking about. A risque job at Tribulations. She's like, risky?
Ooh la la.
Oh la la. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore.
Well, she's like, hey, thrown back on the floor.
Use the trash can, Nick.
He just throws them all, like,
Just took them all out of his pockets and dropped him down.
That's wild of him to do.
Well, time to hit the old dusty trail and get ourselves over to,
Are we going back to Tendalenda?
yeah, we gotta talk to that scary girl. We gotta,
She had Cyclops.
yeah, we gotta unveil everybody's secrets.
Okay, now she has a cackle of a laugh.
I guess so.
And a really scary voice. I'm scary. The head bandage.
Alright. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I mean... Is it...
I don't remember knowing anything about her, but I don't remember learning anything about this.
Yeah, maybe we're not ready. I guess we're not ready.
What did we miss then? Oh, well, did you... I don't think I have enough evidence yet.
I should investigate more clue. More clue.
More clue. Maybe it's somewhere around Vitamin Square? I guess we didn't... More coffee. More coffee.
I don't leave the office. I can't tell you about anything except John T. Gray. This song.
This is how I feel when I look at him.
Totally. It's such a perfect theme song. Very marching. What am I supposed...
Try going back to Tender Lender.
Oh.
Is there anything that we didn't look at on...
Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two more and be more cultured, in case you were wondering.
Oh, okay.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove.
Oh.
Only if I feel like dying.
Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know?
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Gulp.
Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? 15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane.
The car is registered to the Cadaverines.
Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office?
Okay, well that looks like it could have
Alright.
something to do with an accident or something. that
Yeah.
would happen.
Okay. Now let's...
Okay. All right.
Now we're
take
cooking with
that.
gas.
Take this.
Take this. Take this.
Does that have anything to do with this thingy?
I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverines.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverines have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Your relationship with the Cadaverines is very strong, and this is why. It's because you are one?
Yeah.
Like, literally? It says right there.
Points at her profile, takes out her profile, and it shows it to her.
I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me.
Oh,
It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head.
yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them.
Uh-huh.
They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who have committed the hit and run have been...
It's the boy.
Your boy? Chaboy?
It's Chiboy, because he was the one in the picture.
He was the one in the photo, so...
It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Oh, but she knows it's true.
We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike.
Oh,
Because his bike is fucked.
Because his bike is fucked up, and it's weird that his bike is so fucked up.
It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. And the back wheel guard.
And pretty much everything about it.
Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? What was that? Do you hear that?
That like, boing.
Eh.
It just happens sometimes.
Sure.
It's possible, perhaps, somewhere inside me. I know that may be true,
I knew it.
but Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive.
How much we talking?
Very, 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 very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure, so I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think?
No, thank you.
I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, not your cool personality or anything.
How naturally attractive and riveting you are.
Riveting you are, which you are, by the way, but I do think it had to do with your scary dad.
Granddaddy.
Granddad. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this.
But
Your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
Oh, that's a lot of money. $1 million.
$1 million. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
And she still has a bandage. They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1,000,000.
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay.
See, this is why we need universal health care.
For sure.
Yeah.
$1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million?
Yeah.
Whew, this has got to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
Compensation. Tell me more about the compensation. I want to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Oh, Queen.
But I knew that wasn't really true.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse.
Oh, Viola, I'm so sad for you. $1 million bill
Cranial
for
surgery.
Payment was due last year.
What?
Wow.
I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal.
Two things.
Those are my
One,
triggers.
poisoning. 2, betrayal.
I do feel like that's the correct order.
Poisoning's pretty bad.
Yes, and poisoning is kind of like... It is oddly specific.
Hey, those are his triggers,
They really
dude.
are. They do make sense for him.
Yeah. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Only a coward would poison.
It is kind of a cowardly way to do it, right?
Nick?
Is everything all right, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Now he's think about me.
We won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess we could get rid of this. Repair bill thrown in the
That's
trash.
not yours!
It's not yours to throw
Why
away.
didn't you just put it back?
Alright. Très bien.
What? He just put it into a little ball and threw it in the trash like a little basketball.
Like a little basketball.
Bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you... Oh.
Good timing.
Um,
Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
Puts his arm over him.
Ah, it's Zinniop!
Who you calling Zinniopy?
Ah!
Bye.
Come out from under the table already, Maya.
The French accent is contagious. Okay, hand it over.
What?
Yous wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now!
Oh, I threw them in the trash.
No, you threw away the repair bill.
Oh. Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Yous wanna know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad, and it ain't only her face.
That's so mean.
That's so mean. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruno's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something?
Why you tell me your plan before tomorrow? I could kill you.
For real. I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2.
Oui. Mr. Armstrong, forgive me. Désolé. I cannot argue with him.
Slaps you.
With his big fat arm, his big bulky arms.
Yeah.
That really hurt. Oh man, these 2 big guys. They're after me. Oh no. Oh, no.
Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait.
Don't take it too hard. Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. I know, Phoenix, in every game you have an incident where you, like, monologue to the enemy what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And show them the evidence that you have on them. And you go, tomorrow I'm showing this. Tomorrow you're done. And they're like, well, now I'm gonna kill you.
And they're like, but what if I hit you really hard?
And he's like, ow!
I didn't foresee that.
I didn't know someone would hit me.
He does this in the first game too. Yeah,
Yeah, he
got
gets tased. Yeah. his bad habit of this. Those medical papers were vital evidence.
Hold it, Pearl.
Gumshoe!
Detective Gumshoe?
Detective? You think you can stop me, copper? Beat it!
Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep her together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
Puts up his dukes.
But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? All right. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hi.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind.
Crawls out from under the table.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tender Lender is going down.
Cracks his knuckles.
But it'll be next week on The Hopes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wowie,
next
wowie,
week,
wowie,
next week,
wowie.
next week. Okay, let us make sure we save.
Save. Save.
Saved. Okay. So, on Wednesday, we will be playing more Chicory, Colorful Tale. And then on Saturday, I think we're going to be doing another art stream. Hi, Ever Fluctuating.
Oh, hey, thanks for redeeming making it. Sorry that we end stream right when you came in.
You're just in time for
To
us to
bye-bye.
be done.
It's good to see you, though.
But Sky's gonna be having a little surgery on Friday, so
Nothing major. It's just my little wisdom teeth need to be taken out of my little cranium.
said in a really normal way.
Yeah, that's normal stuff.
So we're not sure if we're gonna be streaming on Monday. It really depends on how you feel and how your mouth feels.
Yeah, and I have no idea.
And we're not sure.
I've never had wisdom teeth taken out before,
Never had.
and it's all of them.
Yeah, all of them. All four
All
of
of them
them.
are going. They're all going bye bye.
It wasn't so bad for me, so I don't think it's gonna be so bad for you. We're
right.
both late bloomers on wisdom teeth removal.
They weren't hurting me. They're not even hurting me now. But they were like, "You should do it before it's too difficult."
You couldn't talk for a couple days after. Okay, so we should anticipate like possibly
Your whizzies.
Wizzy did not want to talk for the first few days.
Oh,
yeah,
really
yeah.
hurt.
I can see that being true.
Okay.
So
Whizzies.
my whizzies, I love that. I'm gonna take that and put it
know.
into my
Get my
vocabulary.
whizzies out.
All right. Well, have a nice rest of the night, everyone. I hope that you enjoy yourself and have a good rest of the week too.
Yeah, be good.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I would be scared too. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Bye.
Bye.